Hey y'all, it is Friday night. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The Portals extension is out. Go get it. Our DM is Joe Numbers. Take it away, sir. It's all yours.
Hey, appreciate it. Let's get introductions and get going. I'm interested to see what you guys want to do. Stacy wants to start us off.
This is Great Fate, playing Stacy, the half-orc fighter. That wasn't a question. That was me actually knowing my character.
Sling, go for it.
Did she have some more she wanted to add on to that?
Oh, no, I'm done.
She calling from the Ukraine? What the hell?
That's right. Little cutting out. Urush54 playing Sling. He's a wizard fighter and
I love you,
put
man.
a dragon in a force, locked him up, but he got away.
He did. Turns out he can't get out, but your attacks couldn't get in. That's how
Hold on.
shit works.
Why are you saying it's a guy? It could have been a girl.
You don't know. I do.
Yeah.
You don't
know, Sling. It could have been a girl dragon.
It could be.
Yeah, when you're
you
not
don't
sure, you say he.
When you're not sure, you say he. You
used to. We used to back in the day.
is that what you said? You're gonna get roasted on so many levels.
Some of the old Dungeons and Dragons and probably other literature too said in there, we don't assume pronouns. So in the case of grammatical acceptance, we're using he, but we don't mean he specifically. Like they used to print that. Like I'm talking about in the 80s, they used to do that.
Oh, I see it in contracts a lot.
Yeah.
We do a lot of contract review, and
exactly.
it's like we use pronouns, and it means whatever the fuck you want it to mean.
Right, exactly. That's what it says in the contract.
Moving on from this topic, so we don't all fucking die. Voila.
Hey, Zelakar here. I'm playing Walla, a tiefling warlock who likes to play with fire.
Oren, you're up.
Hi everybody, I am CJ and I am playing Orin Tilver, who is a life cleric of Helm, and is always willing to use they/them pronouns.
And Rob, Liz.
Yep, thank you. Rob Tui, what's up everybody? Playing Liz, the lizard folk druid. And on another note, thank you Dead Hand for the 18-month resub. Dead Hand.
Kiss ass.
I wonder how he got that. Is that a chosen nickname, or is that a sex thing that someone?
I don't know. Yeah, that would be a Dead Hand would be a good name for the thing where you masturbate with your hand when it's asleep, so you think it's somebody else. Well, I don't know. Guys do that. I don't know if girls do that.
The old stranger.
It's called the old stranger.
This is how you're gonna get demonetized, Rob.
No.
Someone's be offended.
No, I
haven't shown my boobs yet. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Oh, everyone talks about masturbation. It's just a thing you talk about. Anyhow, you guys fought a dragon. Thing ran away, flew away.
Like a
bitch.
Oh, that's right.
With like 1 HP, right? It was really sad. 1 HP left.
Oh, it was down to critical.
It was down to critical. It was doing. It was obviously hurting, so it took off.
But yeah, we're not going to go after it because it's flying up to the Aboleth level, and I don't think we're ready to do that yet.
It did fly north, yes.
Oh, yes, we've got a giant room of fucking ton of shit under us. Let's get
it.
Loot.
You do try all the doors, which are locked.
Break them.
Oh.
This is your job.
Yeah, I got the knock spell. Let me see if I have a.
Oh wait, I got a chime of opening or something, don't I? Isn't that this game? I fucking don't remember.
Didn't we get like some scrolls of knock? I mean, we spent like almost half an hour talking about scrolls.
Well, I have a chime of opening that it has a finite number of charges on it, which I will say is 10. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 10 charges. And then once I use them all, it breaks and isn't good ever. So I can use one of those. Do I have a scroll of knock?
I do have knock. I got that spell when we were up in Waterdeep earlier.
Well,
So-
that's what I mean, because you can use that over and over. Let's do it.
Yep, I got a second level slot I can use, so I'm good to go if we want to try that.
Do it.
So you went under this door over here, so we'll try that one first.
Yeah, that's the one I went under. Yes,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
So you
Spider-
head over down there and cast knock. Go ahead and burn the spell, and the door is unlocked.
Yes.
You open the room to a large amount of silver, gold, and copper coins kind of strewn in large piles throughout the room. The other things of note that you end up finding within a small a box is a single black pearl and 2 potions. I'm sorry, a potion of gaseous form and a scroll of Hero's Feast. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I threw those in the party sheet.
All right.
I don't know how you would end up knowing that, but the black pearl itself does have a small magical ability that you apparently get to know about right away.
Glows when 120 feet of undead. Excellent. Joe, the Twitch chat is asking, is that color on this map, and is that the map from the module, or is that a separate thing?
Yes, is the map from the module. There is color.
Oh, very good. Okay.
And just, I know someone else said this as well, and I know you've said it before, Rob, but there are maps available for this module which you can go and just like steal for free, which are colored and do look pretty damn good. They're fucking huge, just like these, and even
Right.
the black and white ones are so goddamn big that it's makes things very difficult.
Yeah.
Additionally, kind of like what you said with the portals module, I really like the detail that are in those maps. The difficulty is none of the monsters, none of the pins.
Yeah,
It
so you got to
is.
redo everything.
Ugh.
Exactly, I know.
And after about an hour of prep, I say fuck it. But you
That's
might run into a map
exactly-
at some point in time that that is a nice looking map. So
That is exactly why that's what you're paying for when you buy the Fantasy Grounds module, is that Zacchaeus has done all that work for you.
Yeah.
And you don't have to fucking do it. But if you're
is
into maps,
wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, so you said there was a shit ton. Oh, you meant money. Holy Christ.
Yes, there was a lot of copper, a
damn.
small amount of silver, and then some gold, which I threw into the party sheet.
That's 150 gold worth of copper.
You open this back door as well as you're doing some searching.
Always go for the
and
back door.
and see what Willow had described is an archway with images engraved of dancing dwarves.
Oh, we know where that goes. Think. Pretty
Do
sure
we
it
know how
goes-
this one works?
Nope. But it goes to the lost level, and we know a way there through other means.
Yep, you did see a portal of dancing dwarves, which you don't. Yeah, obviously didn't go through.
Whatever
right.
you guys don't grab, I will throw in the bag of holding.
Well, the bag of holding only holds 500 pounds, right? How much do coins weigh? 50 coins per
No,
pound, I think.
I'm technically talking about the stuff, but
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
the
but
gold
the money
too.
too. Shit. Because the gold we definitely want to take. That 600, copper we can leave if we need to leave it. But I say let's see. Okay, let me do the math. How much is in the bag of holding now? Do we know? How many pounds, I mean?
Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna worry about.
Not gonna worry about it?
Coin.
Okay, well, we're gonna take all this treasure. and go. I'd say we go back right up to Waterdeep right now and cash all that shit in. That's a huge.
Stash some in the mansion. Yep.
Yeah, that's a huge pile of cash right there. And I've got
Okay.
no reason to believe this dragon's going to be back anytime soon, like in the next 10. Get it out of here.
But we're going to grab the scroll and potion to keep. What about the sword?
Yeah, grab it all.
Yeah, we'll keep the sword.
That sword's worth 52,000 gold.
Right, and I'll just leave it here in the party sheet if we're going to sell it anyway.
Yeah, we're going to go. Unless something stops us, I say we go right back up and unload.
I'm fairly certain Willow would want the sword.
I actually agree with him.
The first time for
Yeah.
everything.
I know. It kind of hurt to say it for me, too. I was like,
Who would want it?
Willow. The druid.
You think we're going to be able to get back there?
Yeah.
maybe.
If we give him the sword, is that going to be good? Why do we want to give it to him? Is that good?
No, she wanted us to put it back in the dragon.
Well, we failed, so she can do it herself and stop being such a lazy.
Oh,
jerk.
that's that sword. I got you. I totally forgot about that. I was once trying to stab it in the face, and I forgot. Okay, so let's go cash in, and then I guess go back to Willow and say, hey, we fought that dragon, and it escaped. And then give her the sword back, I guess.
All right, I'll put it in the bag of holding then.
Yeah, we can check with her and see if it might work on the aboleth or something too.
Okay, you guys heading just right back up top the way you got down here? It was
the
a pretty
bank,
easy
yeah.
route, if I remember correctly. Okay. Just deduct your 20 gold for going up the portal and back down. And then, well, however many nights you're going to be, we can deal with that later. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you're about to hear some cha-ching in our coin purses. And we'll have to go to the bank.
So you guys are going to head up top and are able to restock, do whatever it is you guys want to do. Spend however it is long you want to spend.
All right.
There's stuff that you're planning to get rid of, throw it in the party sheet. I can sell it.
We did decide to hang on to the sword, right, guys?
Yes.
I don't think there's anything else here in the bag of holding except that potion and the scroll of heroes feast that we just picked up that might be worth anything.
All right. I've got almost 2,500 gold.
Any idea how much time you guys are spending up here? Are you just making this a quick trip? You guys were just up here not long ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say just enough to cash in our money, sell our things.
Don't have anything to sell. You got your money. You can upgrade your copper to better coinage if you want to.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
what I
matter to
did. I
me.
changed it all out so that like I went to the bank. What
Yep.
about what items are in the bag of holding that we're not selling? What's in there?
Some jeweler's tools.
Sell those.
We were using them at some point, but I don't remember what for. I got some picks.
Sell those.
A ring of iron keys. There's a shovel.
Keep the shovel. The ring of iron keys, was that, where did we get that?
I think that was the Drow Temple fight. There were some prison cells. I think we used that there, maybe.
And those probably aren't
We
worth
did.
anything anyway.
Yeah, they got nothing on their value, so correct.
So, what else?
You guys did a pretty good dump of stuff last time you were up here.
Right.
Well, I know there's a couple things that just got taken out. There was like 4 things in that party sheet that just got moved like right a couple minutes ago. I already forgot what they were.
Well, it was the
Right.
sword, and it was a potion of gaseous form, and a scroll of Hero's Feast.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And then somebody else took the black pearl. So
I took the pearl, being the cleric.
Hero's Feast and can be cast by who? Let me look that up.
It's a pretty big spell.
Clerics and druids.
You looked it up? Okay, so that's me and
Yep. Orin.
Orin. And that seems like more like an Orin thing to do if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll need to buy 1,000 gold piece material component. Or does scrolls not
The
require
scroll
material
don't.
components?
Yeah.
I don't think the scroll
Cool.
requires a component. What about the potion? Anybody can take. And I'm probably the least person that needs a gaseous form because I can turn into like a spider or something. I don't need it. Unless
It'd be cool if our
wants to keep it.
warlock could go behind enemy lines and just do a fireball.
Yeah,
I should
so
say you could also sell the scroll. It's like 21,000 gold. It looks like.
21,000.
Hero's Feast is, yes.
Oh, do we need it that just feeds us, right? Doesn't it just feed us for one day or something?
It's also a very rare item. Cast the spell Hero's Feast, so you can look to see what those benefits are by looking up the spell.
Do we want to sell it? Because I'll drop it back in the party sheet.
Well, I'm trying to see. Oh shit! Cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and immune to fright. Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know it did all this crap. That's crazy.
Like
It's
put
a
it in
solid spell.
Put it in the party sheet anyway. I might take it.
It increases. Let's see. It makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Hit point maximum increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points, and these all last for 24 hours. So if we're going to fight like Havernack,
Aboleth?
what's her name? What's his name?
Alistair.
Thank you. Yeah, let's keep that. I think we should keep it.
That's a pre-Aboleth fight meal right there.
Damn, the gem encrusted bowl worth 1,000, which it consumes. That's fucked up.
Okay, the potion of gaseous form is also, it's 4,985 gold. Do we want to sell that one?
Yes.
Yes, because gaseous form I think is an easier spell to get.
Anything else?
So my sprig of mistletoe. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that was some money.
You guys finally went down there and came back like, I'm rich, bitch.
Right, with some treasure finally. Matter of fact, I got 3,200 gold I can spend. Trying to get a magic.
If you guys just want to do a, you guys can certainly stay the night here if you wanted to do a long rest here, I guess.
Yeah.
That if you head
Might
right
as
back
well,
down
yeah.
again. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Is anybody else buying anything with a lot of money?
It's been like a day since I looked for some plate, so I don't think I can get a new roll yet. I don't remember what the price was, except that it was more than I have.
Yeah, you guys rolled
So I
really
will-
expensive last time we were up here.
Yeah, so I'll wait till the next time we come up to do that.
Sounds fair.
Okay, let's see. Amulet of Health is looking.
Con shitty because you fucking lost a bunch.
It would give me 16 more hit points if I bought that, because my con mod would go up by 2.
That sounds worthy.
Yeah, that's a good choice. The problem with
If you need some gold, let me know.
that would be a rare, so it would probably be 4,500 plus 500. Is that the one?
Well, I'm sorry. Which one's that?
This is the it's a rare item. The Amulet of Health.
I'll look it up here.
I think that's the D 4500 plus 500.
It
Yeah.
is 45 plus 5. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Well, that I didn't do
You
it
have to
right.
have slash die. Yeah.
Yeah, I had slash die.
1D.
Oh shit, 1D. There we go, like that. Okay. 3641. I have my total cash on hand, if I go all the way down to 0, is 3279. So I'd need to borrow 400. Urash, do you want to let me do that?
You got it. Yep.
All right.
Remember,
So
you got
I-
your stash of money.
I
too.
love you, man.
Yeah.
That is my stash.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, Maka1027, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to put an IOU in here. IOU sling. 400 gold pieces. Okay, cool. Thank you. So I will buy that. Amulet of Health. When you get the item, I will get the code.
And I think that'll be your third attuned item. Just
That is
FYI.
my, yep, that's my third attuned item. Yep.
I love you, man.
Fuzzy Wuzzy, thanks for the resub, sir.
Any information or follow up stuff that I had to follow up with you guys on?
Not that I know of personally.
We at one point had scrolls of like sending or something, right, to talk to people. Are they
I've-
expensive?
I've got it prepared.
Oh, never mind then.
Because it's actually really handy. We might want to look up information on whatever that mage's name was. Was it Toss, or
Oh, yeah.
might be a thing to do?
Yeah, I'll get with my acolytes and feed them some money to do some research on tasks. Check in with them when we come back up next time.
I'm
Okay.
gonna buy 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay.
For Revivify.
Revivify, yeah.
Just in case.
All right, I now have 75 hit points instead of 59. That's better. Maybe I take that sword thing off my character so I don't do 46 damage.
Yeah. Right. Sling, your acolytes look at you funny when you say Tass and confirm that you are talking about the full name of the individual that you read into. They said, "How the hell do you know her?"
She's friends with a friend of ours that we met up in the dungeon. She was very helpful.
Friend of a friend who might be a friend.
Yep.
They look at you skeptically when you say that she's a friend. They've heard very much of her. She's not like. Just so you know, don't fuck with her. She's from what I've understood, she is hand in hand friends with the Mad Mage himself.
Ah. Yeah, we suspected that she was powerful, but that's good to know.
Is she wrathful?
She's not kind.
All right, good to know.
Orin, the guard also follows up with you about kind of plans going forward, and then it turns out that the Lords of Waterdeep have decided Skullport's on its own. They feel like they can certainly defend the city should it need defending.
Okay. I will let them know. I'm sure they'll be fine with that decision. No vengeful types down there.
It's fine.
Anything else for you guys up here?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
I got my thing. I gotta
Good.
go down and make some more money so I can give Sling some money.
And I think so. Just what is it, like 5 gold for the day, and then head back down if you guys haven't already deducted that gold, and let me know where you're heading to.
$5.
I think that changes every week, but 5 seems even easy to remember.
Back down to where the druid is, so we can give her the sword and the story.
At least offer the sword. Maybe
Yeah.
she wants us to keep
She
it.
might not want it, or she might tell us to go keep it until we kill the dragon. Don't come back here until you kill it.
Did we have anything else we needed to do before we go back there? I mean, it's not going to be easy coming and going from Skullport right now, so.
Yeah. Sling, do you have water breathing prepared?
I think it's a ritual, isn't it?
Well, I think you still have to have it prepared to use as a ritual, though.
I don't believe
think.
so.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Not rituals for
It just
wizards.
yeah, you just have to take the time to do it. But rituals you don't
Yeah.
have to prepare. Which is kind of
I
cool.
do have it in my spell list. Yep. It is a ritual.
All right.
I
That'd
love
probably be
you,
our way to get back
man.
to Skullport then.
Gwydion resub 25 months. Thank you, sir. What's up, Gwydion, Bit Boss?
Is it? I'm assuming it's one that lasts a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Just let me know what you want to do.
I don't think we have any other better plan, do you guys?
Yep, that's. I'm willing to cast that on everybody if we're ready to rock and roll.
Hang on, I'm reading.
Hang on.
Oh, you know what? Are we back down, or are we just getting ready to head down?
You haven't gone anywhere yet.
All right. I'm gonna also, since we're up here, slip the boys 8 gold and say, "Hey, give me everything you can find on aboleths, so we'll know what we're dealing with, all the details.
Wizard ritual casting is better than cleric ritual casting.
Yeah, you
Alright.
guys, you have to have everything prepared no matter what you do, right?
Yep. Which is neat.
I'm just making myself that note, Urash, and
All right.
you guys can decide what you want to do.
Yep. We'll have to go kind of the circuitous route. I think we take the Rust Gate down to wherever that led. And then we gotta... Where did the Rust Gate lead?
Do we have metal to sacrifice for that?
We can use copper pieces.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. We got a load of them.
The Rust Gate was a level 2 one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, there was one on level 2, and I forget which level it goes to.
I've been trying to get these updated, so I'll do that now. Looks like it leads to the lost level.
Right, so we have to go there, and then I think the last level, we can walk from there to Willowwood. I wasn't here when we first discovered it, but I think my understanding is that it was tunneled in from level 5.
Yep.
So then we go there, we go to the Druid's Tower, Old Man with the Staff, which will take us up to level 3, and then we can water breathing and just walk along the river and try to amphibiously enter the town.
All right. Water breathing doesn't cost anything. It's a ritual, and you guys are able to get to Skullport the same way that you did before, only undetected.
Nice.
Do you make a beeline right for what's her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good news and bad news.
Good news and bad news.
I don't know if it matters to share the thing here, but there you go.
We're back. None of us died, and we're reasonably assured we can take the dragon if we need to.
It ran away like a bitch.
She can't be excited about that. We were supposed to make it an ally.
Well, we tried. We made the attempt, and it didn't work. But we have the sword, so if we can corner the dragon, we might still be able to do that.
Willow asks to see the sword.
Sure.
Produce it for her. Yep.
She greets it much like an old friend. She asks, or kind of extends her arms out to hold it.
Since I pulled it out of the bag of holding, I'll hand it to her.
That sounds good. She kind of just holds it up and is staring at it. It's telepathic, so you can assume maybe she's talking to it.
It'll confirm
she continues
our story.
to kind of do that. She sits back down at the table and just continues with whatever conversation she's having with the sword.
Right.
Tass looks at you expectantly. Well, you chased off a dragon. Good for you. Now what?
We also got some money, so we are more able to get some assets to help fight the Aboleth.
Yeah, she agrees.
Shall we go fight the Aboleth then?
Nope.
All right.
She kind of glances over towards Willow and then back towards the group, and she says, "This conversation is going to take a while." She's been talking about the worry of the sword for a while.
Kinky. I have unfortunate news from the surface. They are not interested in helping in the defense of Skullport.
Well, there's
So
certainly not.
what?
Tass is certainly not surprised.
Yeah.
She makes the comment that Skullport Skullport doesn't last, and who's ever has it for long. This city has a tendency to rise and fall like the sun.
Do you think that would include an Aboleth?
No reason not to suspect.
So it's come. So we understand that you are at least acquainted with Halaster. You must know his dungeon reasonably well. Is that correct?
I do know him. His dungeon. It's a making of that crazed mind of his. What is it particularly you're wanting to know?
Just any item or any population that might be of aid against the Aboleth. I'm certainly not every creature under Mountain is evil. Some of them might be interested in helping stop an Aboleth. Any mind shielding items you might know of, or any anti outsider devices might be of use.
Well, there's lots of kind of unique things. Hallister and his pets decided, they play around with magic often enough. If you dive far enough in this dungeon, and you're likely to come across one of the seven, and while they won't be, they tend to not, to shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
But none of them would be willing to give up power. And it sounds like this aboleth is accumulating quite a lot.
Indeed.
That
So
could certainly pose a threat to. Halaster wouldn't care about it. He'll see who wins and decides whether he likes him or not.
Right. So plan of action might then just be resume our exploration of Undermountain for a few more days. See if we can't find some items or develop new abilities that will help us in our fight, i.e. level up.
I'm good with that. Get stronger, yeah.
Get some beef.
Get some beef so we can have some beef.
Yeah, it's reasonable that that you guys would want to beef up a little bit to try and make that fight a bit easier. Just as you have already experienced, the longer you go not confronting him, the more powerful he will get.
So it might be a curve that doesn't really matter, like,
Well, I mean, once you guys get to some point, it's pretty hard to fuck with you beyond just like saying, "Oh, yeah, you die."
Yeah, we're reasonably assured that it won't take over Skullport within the next 8 or 9 days now. So that gives us some time to try and beef up, and then once we get closer to that time period, we can come back and kind of reassess where we're at.
Yeah,
Do-
makes sense. The biggest thing, guys, I'm just making sure that you're aware that it's not going to be if you get higher levels, it's not going to be a fight. It'll be a tough fight no matter what you do.
Right.
I'll pull Orin aside and say, "Hey, do we want to hang out here until she's done communing with that sword, so we can check in with
Yeah.
her?" Or right.
Sure.
Tass kind of walks over and taps her shoulder, looking, understanding, or that you guys are wanting to speak with her, or else wanting the sword back. One of the two. She doesn't really care, but she taps her shoulder, Willow's shoulder, and says, I think they want to discuss with you." She looks expectantly. Willow does towards you. What?
Just if you have any additional advice or
Is my How did the wood look? How's my tower?
your tower remains untouched, I believe. But the aboleth filth was creeping in, or it has started to creep in to the forest.
She stands up and says, "Well, no sense sulking any longer. Let's get back to work." And begins walking out.
When you say let's, do you just mean like you and your stuff, or do you want us to come along?
Oh no, us. And she points. She kind of holds up the sword.
All right. Well, uh, just send us a message if you ever have need of us within the next few days. We're definitely gonna regroup at some point and kind of reassess our ability to fight this thing. We are not giving up on that.
Well,
Yeah,
She's gonna head back down to Willowwood and her tower, pick things up, and see if she can't keep the aboleth out of her domain.
Best of luck.
You as well.
All right.
do we want to head down there with her and just see if it's around, and we can all join forces, or?
Oh, we do need to get back to that level because level 6 is the next level we need to hit, which is just below Willowwood. So, but she might have another way to get back there. We can ask her. Which route are you taking?
The water.
All right. We'll probably end up doing the same.
She's she goes, I don't know if that's going to be possible. She does look
Oh.
towards Liz.
Yes.
Do you know of the elements? You don't
No,
look like maybe you do.
I know of shapes. I know of beasts, not of the elements.
She looks to the rest of you and says, it's likely not going to work for you.
All right.
My mode of transportation is non-conventional.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll just take another stroll.
All right.
Underwater again.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, and then through the old man portal. She goes right back to her tower, so we're kind of going where she's going anyway.
Do Do we want to cross the bridge by the dragon horde?
That might be a way to go. We might want to try and clear out this little settlement that's supposed to be filled with bad things.
Are you talking in Willowwood?
Yeah. That settlement to the south of where the dragon was. I think that's where the whereabouts might have come from.
Yeah, I think it
I'm
was.
game.
The route that you're going to take is going to take you upstream and will exhaust you.
Right.
Depending on how well you roll, it'll determine how exhausted you are.
If we knew of another magic portal, we could use Toss's teleportation services.
She'd be able to take you to a magic circle,
Right.
and the only one she's really knowledgeable of or well aware of is the one that's up and out of in
At the dock.
the city, whatever the hell, Waterdeep.
Yeah.
We walked in here at one point a long time ago. I know it's got stuff in it now, but maybe that's the better way to go back out.
That will also take us through the bugbears and goblins that have been corrupted by the aboleth.
It would.
Do you think the aboleth would care if we killed them all?
Yes.
I've got second wind.
That'll help.
For the swim.
If I believe I'm correct, but the route that you took would take you close to the Azrock's hold.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Good. That's what I'm thinking as well. The last time you made it up there, you know that it was quite corrupted with the
Yeah.
aboleths.
We fought the Audiog.
Can we get back to the dancing dwarves without passing all that? And then bounce to the dragon's den?
Yeah. I mean, really, it's go upstream. It sounds, or take magic circle, pay the money again, take magic circle back to the surface.
Right, which would cost a total of 60 gold for each of us.
Yep.
Which I'm fine with.
I mean, if that's what we need to do, yeah.
Yeah, it means avoiding exhaustion, and we can just kind of...
Right, avoiding exhaustion is a happy thing.
Yes.
Okay, if you all want to deduct the 60 gold, then I can put you in Willowwood.
Okay.
I will cover Liz's.
Oh, thank you so much. I will put back my 60 gold. Back up to 74. No, I came down with 74.
Yeah.
So I can cover that.
Oh, all right.
Or, yeah, I'll cover it because I'd rather recover it than owe you. So thank you though for the offer. So I still got 14, so I can get back up if I need, unless we get pickpocketed. Portals. Oh, not yet. Okay, I got excited.
You'd have to go to like all the fucking spots for it, and it's really just not going to be.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to just bump here.
Yeah. But if that shit was
I
set
will.
up, that
I
would
will.
be fucking sweet.
We'll give it a try now.
Yeah.
All right, so you're back in Willowwood, outside Willow's Tower.
All right.
You guys, we should be good. Yep.
Do you want to clear out that settlement?
Certainly.
All right.
Did shit freeze? What happened?
A little bit. Give me a sec. Should be good.
Head up to this door. What do we see or hear?
You do. It's dark. You see. I mean, it looks like old, dead, rotten. This is quite not as bad as like the Azraq's hold, but it's not a whole lot better either.
All right. We will try this door then.
I like it. Who are we missing? Somebody not here? Oh, Stacey hadn't caught up yet. Okay.
They released Baby Yoda for it.
For Sims, Baby Yoda?
Yep.
Jesus. Is it called Baby Yoda?
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
It's definitely Baby Yoda. All right.
You open this door to overturned and broken shelves and tables which lie along the floor, piles of old rags, and what looks to be like quite white skulls. You see in the back corner what looks to be a stuffed owl bear, like a yeah, it's just a stuffed owl bear on its hind legs in the corner. It looks like it's like showing its claws and teeth quite ferociously.
Is it in good condition?
No.
Oh, okay.
You walk in and take a look in that smaller room over there, and it just looks to be a small chamber lined with empty hooks.
A meat locker of some kind, maybe.
That's a good
Continuing, I'm just gonna kind of help you along here a little bit if you don't mind, but
Yep, go ahead.
The thing's all cockeyed, so give me a second.
Oh God, my mother calls and I get lost in the woods.
I don't know why, but that's funny. Probably not
That
supposed to
was. Was she afraid for you?
Right. No, we're supposed to make some holiday goodies tomorrow together, and along with my sister-in-law. But my sister-in-law is sick, so my mom's like, well, maybe we shouldn't do it this weekend. Maybe we'll do it next weekend. And then she's talking about making baklava because we're Greek and people expect us to make baklava for Christmas. And I'm like, Mom, let's just make fucking simple sugar cookies. And we'll make them look like Christmas ornaments. I got sprinkles. Oh, God. She's like, that's too simple. And then she talks about making things with chocolate. I'm like, listen, Mom, I gotta go. I'm getting lost in the woods. I gotta go.
Shit to play here, man. Yeah. So walking through these, kind of searching the doors and the rooms, this all looks like quite mundane mundane lodgings and rooms. You can definitely tell it has looked lived in. In some of the rooms, you see narrow wooden beds. There's like dusty quilts and cobwebs. Next to some of the beds are nightstands with like candles and things like that. Everything looks like it hasn't been disturbed in quite some time, but
I think I saw some guano on the toilet seat in this head here. And those werebats.
Do we know what the original inhabitants of this settlement was?
not to my knowledge.
Is there any indication?
Like skeleton bones?
You've seen some like human skulls in that first room, but
All right. Because it seems like it might be an inn of some kind, perhaps.
I will say you do see some some of the bedding and some of the tapestries have a particular design.
What kind of a design, or just kind of a?
You see that design on
Oh,
some of the items. It looks like maybe this had some religious meaning.
yeah. I'm fairly certain I know what that is, but my character has a 0 in religion, so.
You see things that would typically be associated with like priests or monks or things like that. So
I see.
maybe a coven or something of that like. You continue to see nothing but vacant and old items all over the place. Stone doors throughout.
And we haven't seen anybody, right?
You have not. No, you did when you were fighting with the dragon. Came across some I believe some werebats that were flying from this
Right.
direction towards you.
Yeah, and we killed all of those. And that might have been everything that was living here. But yeah, if there's no obvious inhabitants here, we can just do like a cursory look through for any valuables, I guess. And then if nothing, we can
The other thing you
expedite.
really see that would be left behind, a couple, in this particular room in the building, but you see some broken swords, dented helmets, and torn metal armor. Uh, None of the armor that you do find is being worn. It's just like it's tossed or thrown to the side haphazardly. You don't see anything that's in good repair.
All right.
I'm gonna look through here just to see if there's anything particular.
Was it still winter in the wood?
Yeah.
All right. It's probably gonna be.
I'm
mad
just
at
gonna
me.
reveal this, and we'll do it a little bit easier, I think. In this room, you do come across an altar. It stands. It's a little wooden altar. It is bloodstained and decorated in silver and bronze designs of claws, fangs, beaks, and eyes. Piled around the altar are dozens of human uh, skulls, which appear to be chemically altered or bleached. The altar itself, looking within its structure, you do come across a scroll of "Speak with Animals," and I'll throw that in the party sheet.
That sounds like druid nonsense.
And then in this room down here, it looks to be just another bedroom. Kind of a bit of unique features that a lot of these have what's appear to be indoor plumbing, working sinks, toilets, bathtubs, and it looks like all of the fixtures were at once iron as they're rusted.
Interesting.
There's no other way out of this building besides the entrance that we went into?
Doesn't appear to be.
Well, that's a death trap waiting to happen.
Very possible.
Or it's defensible. Take your pick.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a death trap. I'm gonna get out of here. I feel. Why is that moving?
Oh, I
Why
just threw it
is
in there
it
with
moving?
where the altar was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I told you, death trap.
Yeah, we can leave.
We're gonna go look at other places here, like over here.
Yeah, I imagine we can search a couple more buildings, and if there's just nothing, then
Probably,
we can
yeah,
move on.
maybe empty, but I'll listen at this door to see if I hear anything.
I will be reckless and open this door.
Oh, well, that's happening.
Oh,
Apparently
boy.
not.
Did it?
Liz, you walk down further south down there. Stacy, as you take a step into that space, go ahead and give me a perception. Having no desire or you're not stealthy. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, wasn't planning on it. Oh, yeah. I can take this on.
Hey, the fighter's with us tonight. All right, get him.
Valorite fucks.
Only 3? That's fine. I can do that. Oh, there's more than 3 now.
That's too many now.
I'm still fine.
From the ceiling of in here, you hear a flap and turn to look, and like as soon as you turn to look, you see these 3 massive pairs of wings and sharp pointed teeth. They are like, I don't know, like leeches almost, just swarming around you and biting towards you.
That's
This will
no
be a
good.
surprise round, and then we can we'll roll.
Did you see that, Orin? 3 bats just swooped on her.
That looks familiar.
So this is what is swooped down. It looks like some sort of goblinoid bat. They're big. You can all roll initiative now. You're not in the single digits, Orin. Well done.
Outstanding.
Sling. You see your party member getting mauled.
Yeah, she's getting mauled. I'm going to step over and drop a little. Let's see what I got here. A little shatter.
Just on
Right
those
ab-
2. Okay.
Just on those 2. And that'll be my turn.
Give me one moment here. As shatter goes off, you are all urgently made aware there are screeches from every single angle in front of you.
Eeps!
Yay!
This one swoops down towards you, Sling, and is trying to bite. Misses a couple times. This guy continues to maul on Stacy. Liz.
All right.
Loud noise behind you and screeches from all around.
Do I hear noise this way?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's no good. All right, I'm gonna come to here, and I'm gonna attempt to fairy fire the 4 guys I got targeted.
All right.
Like I got
None of them.
none of them. Well, fine. I'll just remove that effect. It's a standard Rob 2e turn right there. Pick off a spell slot, and I'm gonna be AFK, but I will be able to hear.
Sounds good.
You guys remember how we said that area was defensible?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's smart? Disengaging and running to a defensible area.
Do you think your party's become smart in the last few days?
Nope, but Stacy wants to live.
That's weird.
Orin.
All right. Oh, what the fuck? The giant.
You begin. Yeah, you do look down. The start of your turn towards Liz, and you see a boar the size of a small fucking house running towards the group.
He's boring down on us.
He is boring down.
Giant war pig ahoy. God damn it. I don't want to save it, but I will. As a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
It's going to be like there. Thank you. It'll attack where we're at 3. Where we're at 7.
Okay. Hit.
Then as my standard action, I will do a Toll the Dead on 40.
Fail.
Eight.
That one drops.
And I will stay where I am.
Continue to hear sounds of flapping coming towards you from the south. Stacy.
I'm going to disengage and dash. Wait, I wasn't done.
Disengage and dash. You should be able to make it there.
Right,
Yeah.
but would I have at least one more square of movement or something?
Yeah.
I can move there and be in the wall. Yeah.
Voila.
Oh.
So, as usual, I'm confused by my party.
No, the people that usually run away are running away.
But I didn't get to go first.
Oh, that's true.
Torch, come on, be good.
I'm gonna drop Hex off you since you had long rest since we did that last
Oh, yeah. I was going to put it on anyway, so yes.
one. And then I will whisper you something that shouldn't affect you much, but it won't affect your turn at all. You're good.
Okay.
It's a hit. And no effect.
All right. And now I am going to move to there.
Okay. Sorry, give me a sec.
No problem.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
This guy lost his meal and is gonna get over to Orin and try biting. First bite's a miss. Second one gets a hold of him. This guy decides to flap up around everyone here. Orin, you have an op shot on that one.
Find out what this curse does.
That's a hit. Takes a couple of bites towards Vala, and the second one, this disadvantage. Top of the round, Sling.
All right, I'm going to start off with a blade song.
That's good.
Now that I see all these guys, and then I'm going to take a pot shot at 6, and if I need to, 22. My rapiers. I don't know why it did twice. Oh, I had them both targeted. Let's forget the second one. 10's out of range, I think. Or dead.
Give me a sec. I cleared your targets. I must have clicked something when it was someone else's turn. Go ahead and get your targets back. And do
All right.
damage to the one you did.
All right, you got it.
Excellent.
And the second attack.
Hit.
Ah,
Dying.
good enough.
Took him out. Liz, this one reaches over towards you.
Boo.
And he fumbles and flaps so hard trying to get over to you. He smacks into the side of the wall and falls unconscious.
Oh yeah, I like that. In that case, we'll leave him right there.
This guy flaps up and sees you the closest here. He takes another bite at you. Manages a hit on the second bite. Orin begins getting surrounded.
It's all part of the plan.
Couple of misses. Sling gets a couple of bites towards him. Both misses as well. You begin to see the bats come up from the south over the tops of the buildings. Liz, he gets you with a bite. And another bite. Liz, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm kind of trapped here, so I'm gonna have to tidal wave these fuckers.
All right.
Do it, and then I do it,
And are they pushed back if they failed?
and then they're not pushed back, but they're knocked prone.
One was already prone. 20 was prone
So
already.
2 of them are prone, and the middle one is not. Right? I marked him prone.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
And actually, the guy might be marked prone twice. That was already
Yeah,
prone.
it didn't matter.
Okay.
No.
Let's see. That was 3rd level. And I didn't kill any of them, did I? That's probably bad. I guess I'll stand here and take my medicine. Oh, no. I'm going to bonus action shift, and then I'll be done.
Okay. Shifted, and we should be good there.
Yep.
Second attack misses. Oh, for fuck's sake. Charges up towards you and misses horribly.
That's probably good for me.
On the top of this building, what's a good way to do this? You look up and you see, oh, damn it. You see what lands is a chimera. You've seen one of these before. It spews its fire breath down towards you, Liz.
Hitting
Does
every
it
other
happen to
creature,
miss?
of course.
I hope so.
Orin, you're up.
All right. Bonus action to move the spiritual weapon and attack.
Where about 10 gone?
I don't know.
Where about 10 is unconscious, and where about 20 is unconscious. Looks like they died.
Yeah, they died. Joe, I don't know.
There's so
That's
fucking
too
many
many.
of them, guys. Like I
gonna-
didn't see a red dot. I'll
Yeah,
get to it when I
that's
can.
gonna
That is a
make-
hit.
That's gonna make a difference for my path of escape, though.
How tall is that building the Chimera's on?
Let's say 20 feet.
All right. There's a dawn spell.
Is that right away?
Yeah. Oh.
As searing sunlight envelops the area.
All right. That is my turn.
Does it start? Only if they end their turn in the
Yes,
thing?
end the turn. Yes.
This guy gets the fuck out. That
Fucker.
hurts.
No.
Second bite's a miss. Stacy.
Okay. I'm gonna back up so in case anybody else decides to come into this room would be a smart thing to do. You know, because funneling enemies
Are you
into
doing
a doorway.
any like grabbing your bow out or
Oh yeah.
weapons?
I was
Okay.
just gonna move, grab my bow, and then ready a shot for the first enemy I can.
Excellent. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong fucking buttons here. This guy flies on over and attacks. Couple of swings toward or bites towards Orin, miss. Voila.
Well, this has gone south fast.
Pretty typical.
That's pretty the same shit
Yep.
that happens to us all the time.
Probably nothing you guys can handle. These guys aren't too bad for you. That's a good hit. Second bolt. Another hit. Ease down.
Fuck, why isn't it working? I'll move into
You
here.
hear a small in your mind, you know why.
Oof. Sarcastic monsters.
Biting away. Manages a hit. Concentration on Dawn drops. This guy flaps down to engage with Liz. It misses on the second one. From the south, you hear a loud rumblings as this boar comes charging up towards you. Sling.
All right. I'm going to drop a shatter.
Couple of goblins in the boar. Yep.
And I think I will scale it to 3rd level.
Sounds good.
Honestly, a fireball would probably be better at that point.
I like scaring them.
Another loud crack of thunder.
That was minimal.
As one of them drops.
I need to go one more D8. That only did 3. I did the right click thing and it didn't give me a 4th for some reason. It gave me 3 D8. So I'll roll another D8 if that's okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to stick around for Orange.
Gets a solid bite on you. And a miss. Sling. Hits.
Well, I'll shield that.
Okay. Misses. Hits. Liz, you're up.
All right. I'm looking at the Chimera, and I'm going to try to blight.
It failed.
And then
Heavy damage comes
I'm
its
going
way.
to shift slightly to the intersection because I'm going to bonus action change into a saber-tooth tiger.
Nice.
All right, the boar's running up, trying to get you. Bumbles.
That's right. Tiger.
Sorry, it pounces down on the ground next to you. Attempts to bite. Stick you with its horn. And claw you.
Fuck.
Orin.
My bonus attack against the Direboar. Well, number 16, actually. Ooh.
It missed.
Da-da-da. Move there. Cast a word of radiance.
All right. Looks like one of them dropped.
All right. That's everything I can do.
Stacy. See Voila come on right in with you.
I look at her like, where are the others? Okay,
Yeah,
so this is
they're
going to be...
not coming.
We're
So
never
we should
coming. Why do you guys always run away?
Safety?
I would have gone in, but I can't just leave Liz out here or Liz is going to die. So
Horrible.
I couldn't
trying
run
to
away.
clear
I
a
was
way for
blocked.
him.
I had a path.
I know. We're trying.
We're working on it. Okay, so this is going to be some janky movement. I'm going to come out
Alright.
here to 20 feet and then I will probably have to go that way. So when I'm out at the doorway, I'm going to shoot some arrows.
You can go up.
No, because I want to go back inside after I shoot my arrows.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. So you're
Okay,
just going to
so you
shoot
get it?
22? Yep.
Yeah, 22, and hold on, let's see if I can get a sight at the diamond.
You can get 22 from there.
Okay, well, move me 20. The 20. All right, let's shoot him first.
Got him.
Okay.
Give me a second here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Those arrows broke when they hit its skin and didn't do any damage.
What? All right. Look at Vola. I'm useless here. I'm just gonna.
Well, isn't that because you fumbled?
No.
Nope, I didn't
Oh,
fumble.
it's not because of
She
that.
hit. She solid hits both times.
Oh, I'm seeing the one as a damage. I got you. I mean, I thought that was
How
the rule.
dare you think I fumble?
That's voila. Nice.
Right?
Or me, I guess. I fumble pretty regularly. Second bite lands. Voila, you're up.
Well, let's see. I'm going to step outside as well.
About to get hot in here.
Oh, might be.
Yeah, that could happen.
Oh, I just saw time too, guys. You guys want to take a break after this round?
Yeah.
Sure.
Please.
Yes.
Is that hitting Liz or not?
Oh, by all means.
Yeah.
You see me in my animal form, so you figure I can take it.
You could probably move it a square down. It would be fine.
No, that still gets him.
A full square. That was half a square. There
you go. I say get as many monsters and party members as you possibly can. I love that. That's awesome.
Well, I mean, as I said, she would see me in my animal form and figure I got a lot of extra hit points. But no, I really don't. But...
Look at that. Maximized.
Is that what you were going for?
No,
That's
I was going
hilarious.
for. Oh, that's what Joe was going for. Yeah.
Yeah, just like
I was
just,
going for
just
you taking
fucking
out this fucking boar down here too.
getting so pissed off that your healing doesn't work that you just say fuck it and kill everything.
Right. Joe, I accidentally put that circle behind the boar, so I don't mean that.
You're fine.
This is more what I was thinking of here. Just fucking get everybody. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you couldn't see that, could you? Like that?
Nope. Yep.
That's what I was thinking. But it's your fireball. But I would never be mad at you for blowing me up if you're getting 5 other guys.
You think you can take it, right?
Well, I can't tell you that. Because I can't speak, but I am saying sort of in game mode that you would see me in my beast form and figure, oh, he's got a lot of extra hit points. He's fine.
Not to mention that I have speak with animals at will.
Oh, right. So I tell you that I have 15 hit points plus my other that I have left over from my other form.
Growls back and you
Yeah.
do it, do
Do
it.
it. Do it all. Do everybody.
I did pick up those diamonds to revivify, so go
Because
ahead.
I'll bet you kill 100% of those monsters if you do it.
Got one,
Got one. What do
2,
you...
3, 4. Yeah.
God damn.
And I'm still up. What's up?
Hey, problem
I-
solved.
I have a satisfied look on my face and smoke coming off my fingertips.
One comes up over the roof.
Oh, Jesus. It's an unlimited supply.
There's just a ton of these fuckers.
Alright, well, let me see what spells I got. I don't have any more.
We're taking a break.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. At the end of this round.
Yeah, let's take 7 minutes if we can.
Alright.
Unless someone wants more. And we're at break.
Sounds good. Alright, everybody, so we're going to take a little 6.5 minute breather here. I am going to start a commercial, so some of you will see that, some of you will not. Why the hell? What the hell? The hell? Oh, I see, okay.
All right, all right, all right. So we got a good chunk of the enemies gone with a fireball, it looks like. Sling, you're up.
All right. Let's start on this werecat right next to me, number 20.
That's a hit.
And a second attack.
Another hit.
Move over and my final attack on 18.
A hit.
And that'll do.
He reciprocates, biting toward you. Misses. Liz.
Okay. I am going to tidal wave.
All right.
Another one. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So the chimera is going to bite and miss. Horns. Gotcha. And claw. Touch with the claw too.
Not looking good. Oh,
Medallion.
This just because I want to share my roles with everyone that will appreciate it. I had a crit hit with 2d12 and rolled a total of 5.
Hot damn.
Did I skip someone? I did. I clicked something I shouldn't have. Orin.
All right.
medic.
I'm working
All
on
right.
it. Bonus
Now-
action.
Now that he can talk, voila, he's like, maybe that
Yeah.
wasn't a good idea.
yeah, I know. I was like, we're fine.
Totally fine.
But I've also been hit 9 times since that fireball.
Yeah, you have.
Sweet.
You're good. Go ahead.
All right.
Don't worry, I've got gentle repose.
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
even know what
She'll
that
keep
does.
you. She'll keep you healthy looking while you're dead.
Cool.
That'll provoke from 18.
Yeah, it would actually. Thank you. I miss.
All right. I will do a 4th level cure wounds.
All right.
Yes. Look at that shit.
Back in action.
What I'm talking about. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Type of cleric shit.
This guy's flying up and then dropping over to sling, so no up shots on that one. First bite is a miss. The second bite is a miss. Stacy. Oh, she's still gone. That looks like. Voila.
Well, I will use my bonus action to move Hex, and then I am going to blast the Chimera.
You might need to move for a clean shot. Maybe target, maybe. Yep. Think that'll do it. Is a miss. And hit. Damage done. Bites. He'll stand up. Gotcha on the second one.
Whatever, I have so many hit points. Cursed? What does that mean?
I've been cursed the whole time. As far as I know, it doesn't do anything.
I don't know what doesn't do anything.
Second attack is a miss. Sling.
All right, I'm gonna move around to right over here and attack Werebed 18 from behind.
All right, give me a sec.
He used his reaction as Orin moved away. The 18 did.
In the last round, he did, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought on his last turn, but all right. That's once it moves rounds. Okay.
It might work that way. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. Go ahead. That's fine.
Good. You're good. Go ahead.
All right.
That's hit. And you got him.
All right. I'll go 43 on the next attack.
Hit.
And final.
Is a hit.
All right.
Liz.
All right. I am once again. I have it. I do. I'm once again tidal waving. Oh well.
Tattle waved.
I'll suck it.
Mm-hmm. This one cocked its head back. I gotta look at something. Give you a sec.
Didn't kill any of these fucking people.
It's
They're
tidal
all
wave, bitch.
critical. But they I guess they took half damage
Yeah,
away.
they did take some half damage. Yeah.
I rolled 11 on 48. That's insane.
As he spits forward some fire once again. Orin, Sling, and the werebat. Looks like the werebat died. Orin.
Bitch ass. All right. All right, I'm going to do a preserve life.
Got it all masked out.
Yeah, doing it. So Sling will get 9. Hang on. Single get 5. I will get 3. And then Liz will be up to, we'll have 37 hit points.
Cool.
All right. Bonus action. Just because it's fun and I can do it. Mass healing word.
All the heals.
My clerics are the shit.
Clerics are the shit.
Keep going. Plus 10. That's fantastic.
Yep. 33 minimum. Like it.
Daisy. Still got. Voila.
Yeah, was having a blast before. I think I'll keep doing it.
That's a hit. She takes down the Chimera.
Finally. Die already!
Right?
Stupid Chimera.
Hit. Bo, damn it, he didn't stand up. And a couple more bites. Sling.
I'll move down to there and attack 13.
All right. Hit. Did. Hit. Finish it off.
I was
I
about to
Ooh.
do some shit to that last one.
Teach him.
I was about to rapier his face twice.
And I'm going to second wind on account I'm here now.
Sounds good. You're out of combat anyway.
That was nice.
See, guys, everything's fine.
That's worth it.
It's
all
fine.
good. That's all I wanted. I
fine.
planned it.
All right. Liz looks at Orin and says, need a vacation for like a couple weeks after that fight.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I'll go ahead and try and heal you up a bit more.
You stop and settle yourselves a little bit, and there isn't a sound except for your heavy breathing.
Nice. Level up. Oh, you gave us the XP already? Oh, damn.
Oh.
I'm still a way away from...
Actually, I'm not going to do that. I have another thing I can do. We want to take 10 minutes.
Let's do it. 10 minutes. Heal, massive heal. Healing prayer. Healing, is that what it's called?
Prayer of healing, yeah.
Prayer of healing. God damn, I was so close. Nice second win. Sling is here rolling a 1+4.
That's what kind of fighter I am.
You put some like Neosporin on the end of one finger is what that is. You got like gashes in your arm and you're like, oh, I got a hangnail here. Let me fix that. Oh, look at that shit.
Fucking god damn it.
I love you, man.
A minimum 55 or 66 healing, whatever it is, 55 healing. That's awesome. That's the least you can do. That's amazing. Mar Mussman, thank you for the sub, sir. Welcome to subbing again. BitBoss. Mar Mussman is the BitBoss now. All right, well, we got our ass kicked, but we lived, and we got a lot of battle experience.
I think we pretty much got your ass kicked.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I like that.
I shifted into form
We got
twice,
your ass kicked.
so I used up like a lot of hit points. Ooh, and then I got another cure wounds. Look at this shit. I love it.
Everyone's fine. It's all good.
But I'm going to be not shifting into too many animals for the next while since I'm out of combat wild shapes. I'm just going to be myself. But if I did not buy that amulet thing, I would have been conscious way before that.
Yeah.
That gives me an extra, when I'm wearing it, it gives me extra 16 hit points at 8th level. And that's how you do it. Now, what was that red thing in there again? Was it an altar?
It's a
An
symbol.
altar.
All
Well,
right.
a symbol for the altar, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
but we're sitting on tapestries and other art things.
Now, since we blew half our spells and all that stuff, are we looking to get into another fight right now again?
Well,
I'm good. Sorry.
You're choking on your own blood with your...
Yeah.
Are we ever looking to get in a
Well, yeah, we certainly
that just
were.
sort of follows us.
Right? That was purposeful. Like last time, I think we were like, "Hey, let's go look for trouble."
Well, it's been hinted at that we kind of cleared everything out, so we can duck in here, and if it's empty, take a short rest, and then check the rest of the town.
Okay.
People will get some stuff back. So yeah, we'll try this door here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of you just do a cursory search, and mostly because I don't want to have to do angled unrevealing of map. So there you go.
What a pain in the ass.
There is absolutely nothing of value in this entire building.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna take a short rest in there. Is that what we're gonna do?
Sounds good.
You can try. There are some hunting traps.
Ooh.
There's two hunting traps if you want those. I'll throw them in inventory. If not, I won't.
Hunting
Right?
traps. Yeah, you can try. Hunting traps. Do we like those?
No.
I'll throw it in there. Take a look. They're pretty
I think I might have had one.
mundane, and they're heavy and mundane. So
I do.
So they should go into the bag of holding.
Yeah, I do have one. It weighs 25 pounds. Holy crap. So this is 50 more pounds. Yeah, bag of holding. Good idea.
I've got one back in my stash at the manor because that's what Nola had.
Do they have value?
5 gold pieces.
like 5 gold.
So no, it's not worth carrying around.
Only if you use strategy. No,
only,
you gotta like lure
only if
something.
we do want, if we want to hunt animals, right?
You say to Liz, put this around your feet at any point in time because we know you're going to get surrounded.
Right. Just wear them as drag them as ankle bracelets.
Right.
And
Just
then...
wear around your neck.
I wonder if
so when you fall prone, when you
That's
go
a
unconscious
fucking
prone,
idea.
it'll set the trap automatically. You're good to go.
Yeah, and then the other thing is let's trap us an aboleth.
I'm not sure. You might want to read up on Aboleths.
Yeah,
I
we
like
got
that
that
you
in.
I like that someone, you can defeat Tiamat with a hunting trap. He just, oh, my foot.
Ow!
I mean, it wouldn't be expecting it.
Right?
That is
The
true.
uninspired.
Yeah, that is true. You guys are all in here looking at taking a short rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll block up the doors as best we can.
Yeah,
whatever.
we'll
You know
make
what? This would be a good time for those mundane traps.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can set those traps out just in case.
You're able to get through a short rest, no issue at all.
Awesome. I'm gonna throw a hit die. Watch this.
Did you roll a 1?
No, but I almost did.
That would be your luck.
Yay.
So, what are we doing, guys?
We-
Just
we are-
hanging out here trying to get killed by things? I mean,
We are
shouldn't we be going back to like the lost level and gearing up and that sort of stuff? What are we doing here?
We are looking for artifacts of power, and also trying to see if we can learn whatever the in-world arbitrary explanation is for leveling up.
We're
Learn
trying
new
to
abilities
gain
and shit.
experience. I mean, we could just call this, real world experience for our characters.
We're becoming stronger to give us a better chance when we fight the big bad guy of the future.
And he will have hordes of things, so it's good if we can get good at fighting hordes, then that'll help.
If only we could have our own horde of things.
You tried that once. They all died.
Yeah.
Those were goblins. They were supposed to die.
That's their job.
They're dispensable. I mean, come on.
But yeah, so we're exploring basically. We're resuming our exploration of the dungeon, and we're kind of finishing up the 5th level. Then we'll proceed to the 6th level. Is a tentative plan at the moment.
Liz is very upset about all the talk of having our own whores. She doesn't like it.
Horde, dear. Horde. Clean your ears out.
Oh, hordes of deer. Okay, my bad.
If they're yours, then they're not really whores anymore, are they?
Well,
That's a harem.
then it's a
Harem or
a
chattel
concubine?
slavery. Take your pick.
Hey, I just noticed that if you got the map real big and you look at the end of my purple arrow here, this little lake looks like a wolf or a dog or something. I just noticed that.
That's fun. Wile E. Coyote.
You know what I see?
Weird ass dog.
Dianonicus.
Deinonychus, that's exactly what it looks like. With a big ass tail. Alright, oh wait, are we done? Did we? Oh, no. There must be way more over on the left-hand side and the bottom. Well, those are just, wait, we might be done. We have probably maybe explored this whole place.
All right, so I am going to not waste a bunch of time with this, but I will kind of go these, assuming you're going to kind of scout out the area and kind of see what you see. There is very little of worth or value in here, so more it's just telling you what it was. You do find a couple of daggers. I'll throw that in the party
Oh,
sheet.
you're talking about like the other 5 buildings?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because we would do a hard
I mean,
target
there's a
search.
ton of rooms and a ton of things, but you're not going to run into anything, so you're good.
Okay.
In that first one on the right there, you find 3 different daggers. It looks to be some sort of training rooms. Still see a lot of occultist symbols, things like that. This larger building down here looks to be a place of worship. You see an altar with a thick block of bloodstained marble. You see a inanimate human skeleton clad in tattered hide armor laying on the floor next to 2 halves of a broken spear, rather. The spears and shield, which are both wood, have been burned and cracked.
So
Now
can
I
we
lost.
cross the little bridge that was at the keep where the dragon was?
Yep, there's the bridge, and there's a tunnel by where the mimic boat was,
Yes.
which might be connected. So
This room, or this building in the very south, has very little, with the exception of this room here, which you do not enter. As you open it up, it's very clear that there is a massive amount of mold growing all over the room.
the Gygax room.
You just die.
Yep. No saves for you.
You don't fuck with mold, apparently.
Especially if it's black.
Who did he know that died of mold?
Racist.
I know, but that dude
Jesus.
had like a thing for yellow mold and green. Like it was all sorts of colors, and every one of them just killed you. This room, this items down here looks like some sort of quarters or barracks for maybe more animals than anything. You see a few cages, things like that, but absolutely nothing of value. Other than that, you see a large amount of caves burrowed into the sides as though they were holding pens, but look like they were most recently used as roosts for these werebats.
They were.
Took care of that.
During your rest, Orin, you took a second, or however long you needed to take, to better figure out what this ill feeling was. And you are... And... Damn it, what am I looking for?
I'm gonna turn into a werebat now.
Anyone that got bit, you've surmised, and didn't, or has this curse, are all cursed with lycanthropy.
That's bad. That's a bad thing.
Alright, let's get rid of that shit.
The
Start.
only...
Go ahead.
Voila and Sling did not have to worry about it. Stacy has had it for a while since the last encounter. Liz and Orin picked it up this time.
Alright.
Oh, really?
Yep.
My bad.
Would I think this is a remove curse, curable curse?
Certainly should be.
Well, it's a curse.
Yeah,
Right.
remove curse will handle it.
I haven't read it, but I assume remove curse
wait.
removes this
Wouldn't
curse.
this be a good thing? I mean, in other games, if you become like a werewolf form, you become stronger, more powerful, and more deadly. Wouldn't that be a good thing?
This
You
is...
can't-
okay, go ahead.
You can't always control it, and it might change your alignment.
The big part of that to take away is that you can't control it. You become a werebat, and then you don't have control over what you do, i.e., murder your friends and everything else.
Yeah, that's not really a problem.
You're already doing that.
I know. I'm like, doesn't Voila do that every other session?
Oh shit.
However, Voila does have remove curse, so if you're interested in being cured, I could possibly help you.
I, the druid, am very interested in not being a lichen.
Yep. Cure the druid and Stacy. You got 2 slots, right?
I do.
Right.
Is Stacy wanting a cure?
Oh yeah, she wants it.
Thanks for talking for me. Oh my god.
Sorry.
And also with that creepy voice. Oh yeah, she wants it.
That's what I thought too. Creepy voice. Creepy voice.
Oh, she wants it. There was not even a hesitation. It was awesome. That was the best comedy of the day right there.
So awkward.
I'm pretty sure the cleric would have just like subtly done it if she had volunteered not to.
Yeah, after my next long rest, I'm gonna have to prepare that and cast it on myself. Or Stacy, if she's still.
I kind of want it to happen at least once so I can experience it. And just because, who knows, maybe by the time the next full moon comes out, we're with the aboleth and I'm close enough, it happens, it triggers.
And you eat all your friends instead of the aboleth.
Then you serve the aboleth.
Again, I won't know the difference.
When CJ said you wanted it, we all laughed like it wasn't true, but then now it's true.
I did say if she wants it. I didn't say that she did want it.
I thought you said, "Oh, she wants it." There's a big difference if you change out one word.
This is just a bit.
All right. I guess in the best interest of the party, I will be here.
All right. So I'm going to check off both of my spell slots again and use Remove Curse on Liz and Stacy.
All right.
All right, their curse has been removed.
Thank you. Look at Zell in the chat with her first badge. She's the only one.
No, Gwydion had it too.
No, Gwydion, yeah, but I mean, she's the only one there now is what I meant. She's the only one in the chat currently.
That's what happens when you're first.
Right? You were first. You were actually first, didn't I discover that?
Yep.
You're not only are you in the first 10, but you're the number 1, because that's how you do it.
Damn.
Right? She was the first one to follow the channel, I think. Or sub, whichever it is.
Sub, I think.
Sub, yeah, that's right. You're probably right.
To the bridge? To the bridge.
Wait, what are we playing? Star Trek? Okay.
Sure.
To the bridge. Yeah, let's go to that bridge. Let's see what's over there. Sounds good.
So you go over here and you do see a larger cave system that heads to the north. You do quickly come across one of these impassable blockages to your right.
There's a joke there somewhere, but I don't have the energy.
Yep, I'm sure.
Passable blockage. Oh, okay. Well, I can see what's happening here with a path back down to the mimic boat, fucker. I don't want to go that way.
Should we go check on it?
Liz?
If there are 2 objects in here, do not touch either of them.
Hold on, because didn't what's his face Crab Nasty have a whole bunch of stuff that got swallowed with?
He had a bag of holding.
A bag of holding, yeah.
The boat you see, I can't remove. It's not there.
Right. How do you fucking guys remember what I don't even know what he had. How do you guys remember?
Because it was a big deal that we lost a bag of holding. It was like, we needed that.
You guys are talking about the character.
I mean, because we were running around with 2 bags of holding. And we went down to 1.
It's a big deal that we lost a bag of holding. Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn, that's so funny.
In the center of this floor here, you see what looks to be like a gray, this humanoid skeleton. The bones of this skeleton even look eaten away as though from maybe acid.
Poor Crab Nasty.
Does anybody remember how tall he was?
Shorter than Stacy?
How tall is Stacy?
Oh, Joe, you got... Yeah, I didn't know Joe's got the fucking badge. Nice.
You continue to walk up this path and realize that it will continue to wind down into a different level.
We found the path down.
Might as well see where it goes.
Yep.
Have we been to level 6?
I don't believe so.
Wait, I don't want to go up that far ahead.
Let's find some other ways that we can almost die.
Come on, Liz. Don't get left behind.
I was looking at that boat.
Or the
yeah, it's dangerous. Don't do it.
There's no boat.
There's no boat. Okay.
Are you gonna say the boat is a lie, like the cake is a lie?
It's like mall rats with the magic eye thing. It's a sailboat.
It's a schooner.
Schooner
That
is
a
a sailboat.
That's priceless.
Oh, that
shit.
sucks.
Right through
Okay.
the wall. All right, level
Did I ever
6.
tell you guys? Did I ever tell you guys at one of the conventions, my husband got to meet and make out with Jason Mewes, apparently?
Make out? What are you talking about?
That's entirely believable.
It's true, I swear to God.
CJ and I are going to see him in January.
Yeah, just be careful. Maybe don't tell him today.
Be careful.
Because
This
he will
sounds like
literally
a challenge.
He's pretty wild.
Because he will
Back in the day.
literally take your phone, take selfies with you with your own phone, and then he kissed my husband on the cheek. I'm like, oh, and I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know where you grew up, but kissing someone on the cheek is not making out.
Okay, fine, whatever. It wasn't exactly that extreme, but
I get the picture of, like Jason Mewes has got his tongue down your husband's throat, and he's like slobbering on his lips. That's what I pictured.
I was told it was a kiss on the cheek. I like to say they made out. It just makes it more entertaining.
Apparently, he and Kevin Smith have boned, so. That's
Speaking
fine.
of Kevin Smith, he got so fucking
If he
sweet.
comes at us, CJ, I'm going to kiss him on the cheek first, and you're going to be proactive.
You're gonna do that thing where you're both trying to kiss each other on the cheek and they're just gonna meet you with your lips.
I used to do that in my act. I could not, today's climate, you couldn't do anymore, but I have a girl up on stage with me doing, comedy stuff or bits, whatever. And then when it was over, I would purse my cheek out and I would take my forefinger and I would tap on my cheek. And then when they went in, I would whip sideways and kiss them on the lip.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
It was a huge laugh, especially from them every time. Now, if you did it, there'd be safe room problems. We'd have to go to Stanford and hide. That's right. You heard
So
me.
this is one. This is. I was talking about this with Rob earlier before we played, but this is one where I tried using one of the fancier maps and did, I don't know, 2 hours worth of work putting all the pins in place and doing all the shit that you need to do. The map won't fucking open. It's too big.
Oh.
I thought I just saw it a second ago.
Yeah, that's the shitty one that I have to
okay.
go back and figure out where the fuck it went and do all the shit.
So does this mean we don't have a level 6 map to go to?
It means we improvised for about 10-15 minutes.
No, I just gotta mask it and do some
The
shit
other
on
one just
on the
really
map.
it won't even open, really? Like when you open it, just doesn't do
Yeah, I
anything?
get a script error. It's
Holy
like
shit.
it must be just because it's just too large. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I've got a chime of opening. You guys trying to figure out why I said that? Which one?
I know exactly why you said that.
Which one are you talking about? Is it the map or is it the other thing?
That's great content.
That's
right there.
comedy gold right there.
That is horrible.
It's hard to believe that you're retired.
That's why it's hard to. Yeah, I'm not retired. I just don't do it on stage anymore. I do it in front of a camera now, with you guys. The same thing.
Dagger and couple hunting traps in the party sheet,
Fuck
and then
'em.
there's a scroll with speak of animals if you guys want to grab that stuff out, or if you don't, then I can just delete it.
We can leave the daggers and the traps.
Okay.
All right. Unknown level. Let's look around.
Rosh, do you want the scroll of speak with animals?
Sure. I'll grab it.
All right, so you're entering into the cave system. Dirt walls, dirt floor has not changed. You continue to walk. You've been walking downhill a good amount, so you are heading down. It does go on for quite some time, and then after a while, you do see it open up into kind of take a branch on two different ways you could go.
which side looks more traveled?
That's a good
I
question.
want to go down the more traveled, the well-traveled path.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like either of them are traveled very well at all. Liz, you can see towards the outside as you kind of peek around is that there is something that has walked on this, but it is like it's coming around that bend and going out.
Okay.
Towards that way.
And what's going on here? What's this all about?
Just smaller cave.
It doesn't go anywhere. Okay. And
kind of taking a peek.
Oh, it does.
We'll
It
start
does.
just
Okay.
unveiling
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then does it south go? Just keep going south, or does it go around the corner? Or what happens there?
Continues south there.
All right. Which way, everybody?
I don't know. My map's doing the thing where it's not actually showing me anything.
Oh, yeah. Stacy and Oren are up top. I can move you guys down. Stacy, can you see the map?
Oh, there it goes. It just took me a little while.
Oh no, I can't move Oren. I guess I tried. I couldn't do it.
I think it's because CJ's trying to move him as well.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Just have me follow Liz around.
All right. Do we want to go? Which way do we want to go?
So, which path has the
the
foot
tracks?
traffic?
The tracks that we saw go off this way.
Okay, can we distinguish what kind of tracks they are?
You can try. I would imagine some sort of survival check.
All right, let's do that. I'm gonna do one too.
Stacy, the one track that you can really make out, and you look kind of at a farther distance, this thing has a very large gate and a very large foot.
Oh, look, it's bigger than my foot.
Yes, like the steps between them are something like 5 to 7 feet. The foot size is somewhere around 1.5 to 2 feet.
So, not a mouse. Got it. And if it is, it's a fucking crazy giant mouse. Do we want to do we want to follow that or go another way? All right.
Yeah. If there's another way, let's go that way.
So there's south, there's northeast, there's southwest, and there's east. And
I'm leaning toward the north.
I did give you those in a haphazardly manner. All right, north. Yeah, let's go that way then. That sounds good. Let's go around this corner right here. Let's see what.
Cave system continues to the north.
Okay, yeah, we'll go that way. And Oren is gonna assumedly stay pretty close to me or the pack.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, give me a second. Since oh fucking A. Now I'm just mad. Fuck. Fuck. You can see that it opens up a little bit to the left. And you do hear some growls to the north.
And are these familiar growls?
Probably not.
Okay.
They sound like animals.
All right, there's some animals up ahead, everybody. And you said those are to this way? Oh, that. Oh, okay. I'll come up here and just see if I see any of these growling animals.
You see 2 of those sleeping.
They're growling and sleeping, or they're snoring
Your
so loud
buddies.
they sound like they're growling?
Sure. Either fucking way.
They were growling. Sure.
These
Who
things
are
matter
you,
to us,
CJ now?
Joe.
I'm sorry, what? Stacy?
Oh, these things matter to us. We need to know if it's snoring or growling.
Oh, it depends.
On what?
Liz, on how well you roll a stealth roll.
Okay. Well, having said that, I'm going to use my inspiration on this.
Liz holds her hand up and as her back foot is picking up, begins walking backwards. I assume Slink figures that shit out rather than just
Yeah,
walking
I'm
forward.
backing up.
Alright, then I'm going to make all kinds of hand signals that signify giant bears should proceed with caution, or perhaps not even proceed. Go a different way.
What if you turned into a giant bear and confused them?
My god, if only I had wild shape left.
Oh, okay, damn.
I burned through both of my wild shapes.
Oh, wait, doesn't somebody have a scroll of speaking to animals?
Oh, you know what? Those replenish on a short rest, apparently, because I have both of them still here. Interesting. Okay, I could turn into a bear. I could turn into a bear. A brown bear. Maybe I could turn
How big are they? Because weren't they giant bears? How big's a brown bear?
As big as it wants to be.
Let's see, hold on.
What you guys up to?
I'm not going to be able to stealth by them at all, so it's either are we avoiding them or are we not avoiding them?
Probably be best to try to avoid them until we can't avoid them, or we put down those hunting traps.
Nope, you left them.
Yeah, we have to go back up and get them.
Damn it! Why did we not think about them?
Because they're 25 pounds each.
I thought you hung it around my neck. What happened? What happened to that story? All right, let's go this way then. And see what we find out over here.
You thoroughly exhaust the cave system going this way. The cave walls don't have any carvings or anything on them. It's just dirt walls. Resting on the floor in the north end of that cave they look like no, they are stone barbells. They are and stacks of circular stone plates with holes bored through the middle of them.
The
This is like a
gymnasium.
The Cavenasium.
I bet those bears have a membership.
Yeah, they're here. They're treating it like it's the Y. They're asleep.
So I got a suspicion the bears are pets for something big-footed,
Oh my God,
like
that's.
Sasquatch.
Are the weights that we see the size of us, or are they giant weights?
They are not ones that you would be able to lift. They are large.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Sling, you might be right.
Yeah.
Unless those bears are lifting weights. I don't know what's happening now. I'm confused.
Have we seen too many giant things down here?
All right, well, let's go maybe not that way. Let's go back the other way. Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
And then
kind of keep an eye on that opening down to the southeast. That's where the tracks went.
Yeah, you see the tracks all along through kind of where you were walking. All along that area there.
Some kind of giant cave here.
Well,
he's probably pretty buff. He's got a weight set.
Yeah, if there is a giant around here, then we're gonna have to fight it, probably. There hasn't been a level of this dungeon so far where we've just strolled through and not had to fight something, so...
That's pretty safe to say. Yeah.
Be eventually an activity that we come against. But I'm good going either direction.
Go south.
Okay. You do that. I will. Accompany me. Yeah, you still can't see the map, huh?
Not yet.
Jesus.
I know, like the panel opens up and it says unknown level, but it's all gray. I can see the tokens. I know Rob had this issue a few weeks back.
Yeah, it just happened. And I don't know, Joe, you could try to share it one more time, see if it works, but I don't know what happens. Okay, so we come to a split here. Let's take a look and see what we find.
Give me a second here, guys.
Oh, I disappeared. I'm in the limbo zone now. I don't have...
You died. That's what it was.
The map died. I died. Do.
I doubt that probably helped you, CJ, but...
Still gray. It'll probably be fine by next week.
Yeah.
That's the hope. Yep.
All right, so we'll take a look left and right here and see what it is. What it is?
Every which way of caves.
Holy moly. Okay, so down, left, and right. Let's...
Keep going south.
Okay,
because we've started this one.
Let's do that. I'll start squeezing in here and single file, and we'll see what we get. Look behind me and see if anybody's coming. If not, I'll wait. Okay.
Breaks up even more?
Horseshoe wishbone. I'll stick with the most southerly path. Probably going to curve around and meet up with the other side. I don't know. All right. When I hear 3 or so, holy god.
Yeah, I'm just revealing
Yeah,
stuff so you
okay.
can have an idea of where the fuck you're going here.
This would have been perfect time to split the party.
This reminds me of the thing I built with straws when I was a kid, and you roll a marble and it hits 2 marbles, and then it hits 4 marbles, and it hits 8 marbles, and it looked like this. Now I'm going to start using the rule of right. Sticking to the right.
All right. A cave system curves back around. You find another passageway that's blocked off.
Okay. Anything in this room here?
No, absolutely
Okay.
nothing. You don't see any footsteps. Don't see any droppings. Nothing of value or nothing
Alright.
of worth.
As these guys catch up, I'll say nothing here, everybody. You're going to go back this way now. Alright, well, when we come back up and discover that this all joins up, I guess we can go... Oh, okay, we go down there, look up there, see that's blocked off. And I assume we'll all file up this way and look to see the northwest and see what we see. Washington and Idaho. Portland.
Oh, fuck. That was my bad. No, not a big difference, though. You're all right. That way there continues on into the unseeable distance.
Down or up?
Up.
Okay.
Another larger room. This room here, you have seen carapaces like these before. They are the carapace of umber hulks. There are dozens of them.
Probably. Does it look like they possibly could have been food and then they were just eaten and the bones thrown in here?
Could be. They look a bit shaded, so you'd probably know more than any, Liz, that these likely were molted.
Oh, okay. So umber hulks, huh? So now we have the choice of going back down to the little stringy hallways on the bottom or taking one of these bigger paths to the right. What does everybody want to do?
Stringy paths.
Okay, stringy paths. So we'll circle around back to where we were and go stringy path.
All right, so you get about get about there to kind of peek down, and you see that opens up into a much larger room. As you
Okay.
take a peek through, I'm just going to open up quite a bit of it.
Okay. Damn it, I want to click on that pin and read it.
Yeah, that's what I get for holding shift way too much. You see what looks to be a large blue crystal throne.
We were looking for a throne at one point, weren't we?
Were we?
We found that.
Okay, damn it.
Hey, that was a good thought. There's always some thrones to be found. All right, blue crystal throne. Is it like
It
in
is
the
to
middle, or is it against one of the cave walls, or what's the story?
It is to the south there.
Okay.
Fuck, I had all this set up. That sucks. in like that area there.
Okay.
Just go ahead and enter the room. So you enter the room down to the south there. And then the other noticeable thing when you enter up here is that in the hallway to the north, you see like someone has carved into the soil 2 crossing lines, an X. Oh, never mind.
Sit on the
See,
throne,
the chamber
Liz.
certainly does open up to the south there too.
What'd you say, Sling?
Sit on the throne. See how it feels.
Oh, sit on the throne? That always works out. Orin can't see the map. Orin sits on the throne. I'm just kidding. I will actually sit on the throne. I can't help myself.
Sounds good.
I say it feels good.
Very smooth.
And it gets
Nice.
eaten by a
Definitely
mimic.
made of crystal.
Crystal blue.
Voila, to the north in this area here, maybe somewhere around there. It's jagged though. You can see that the ground is almost smooth to the north. Whereas you see like kind of rocks and pebbles in the ground where you're at, up in this whole area here, up in that whole area there, it is almost like glass on the floor. Still looks like dirt, but is exceptionally smooth.
Weird.
That's
Slippy
weird.
slide. You just get it wet and you can slide across.
That's what my prom date said. So, if it's like, what'd you say, glass? What color is it? Black glass?
No, it looks like it's dirt is what it looks like.
Oh, it's dirt, but it's smooth and glassy. Okay.
Yeah, there's a very noticeable change in the texture of the floor.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine until there's.
That means that we send CJ out first.
All right. Well, I'll say to Stacy, what do you guys see in there?
As you say that, Liz, you hear from that area. Oh, not quite that. You hear from that direction, I should say, what sounds like it sounds like metal hitting stone.
Okay. Well, I'll put my hand up as I'm talking and go, oh, and then I'll point over there. I'll gesture this way and sort of make the signal to be quiet, and then I'll come a little closer and see if I can spot anything in there.
You do not.
Okay. Do I sense that the noise is coming either north or this way? Or I don't? I can't tell. I don't. I just hear that noise from somewhere.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to come in a little. Get a better view here.
Sling's gonna go psst and point up to the ceiling.
Oh, I will look up.
Looks like ceiling.
Okay. So I'm going to come back out and go, yeah, I heard a noise in there, but I don't hear the noise, and I don't see anything, so I don't know. don't know.
As you finish saying that, you hear everyone at this point, as they're paying attention to it, hears the exact same thing you just heard.
What is that?
Kind of sounds like that giant working on an anvil, maybe? Metal on rock, you said?
Yeah, it definitely sounds like someone's hitting, whether they're hitting metal or the metal is hitting rock, you can't tell, but definitely like something's crumbling. Something. I mean, it sounds pretty distinct.
Yeah, those Umber Hulks we ran into trying to bore into walls all the time. Maybe that's what it is. We saw those whatever carapaces.
Yeah. Well, we can
did
go.
meet some.
Oh, go ahead.
We did meet some giant blacksmiths at some point, so I mean, they might have been making tools for some giant miners too.
What you did see when they were making were definitely not tools. It looked like sheet metal almost. That is what they were making.
Yeah, most of them are dead now.
Most of them are dead now.
That's right. We didn't search for the other ones that were hiding, but killed the ones that came out after us.
Well, we can go in the smooth area or to this one that I am looking at over here. What do we like better?
Yeah, I got a feeling there's some Umber Hulks down there based on our finding those skeletons' remains or whatever they shed off, molted off. We're
So
probably digging some rock.
do we like going this way then?
Put your ice skates on. Let's do it.
All right. This looks like the X marks the spot. Like, hey, don't cross this area or you'll be in big trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking
Let's
too,
do
Rob.
Get in there a little and now does this smooth floor seem slippery or anything, or is it just smooth and otherwise
Just smooth. You can definitely tell. I mean, like I said, it's not a straight line or anything like that. It kind of curves back and forth or is jagged, but there is a clear distinction, transition from a rough floor to a very smooth floor.
Okay, cool.
Let me know what you're doing.
Just looking now to see.
If you're looking, you're going to stay back.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well, yeah, looking, but I mean, I just want to see how far that way can I see?
Oh, sure. You see off into the distance. It turns dark.
Okay, so then I'm gonna proceed to try to get closer to see things if they're there. Other than the floor being weird, I don't suspect that I will see anything weird until I see a creature. So I'm kind of looking for something to pop out at me somewhere. And
yeah. As you walk forward and go to put a foot into the smooth surface, you completely fall through the floor.
Oh, Jesus. All right, well, portals.
Give me a D6, please.
Okay, D6. Bye.
Thank you.
The whole room's a mimic. Gonna eat Rob's character again.
If I
I'll
die
move
by
up
a mimic,
to where
if I die by any other way than a mimic, I'll be fine. If I die by a mimic a second time, I'm never gonna play this game again. That's not true.
You all look forward, and as Liz steps forward, and you see the ground kind of consume her. She just goes in, and then the surface kind of wobbles a little bit and sits still as glass once more.
Gelatinous cube. I'm sorry, I mean, welp. Guess we better get another party.
Well,
Let's get those dice out.
that's fantastic. Well, that's another druid. That's fucked.
I'm gonna be a barbarian next time, a fucking wizard.
Sling
With
will
that-
move. Sling will move up to where it's not smooth, or where it's not, or it is rough still, and not step in the smooth area, and look down to see if he can see him in there, gobble.
No. You look down and it like the it's not moving any longer.
But also, didn't you say it was brown? You can't see through it. You said it was dirt colored,
Correct.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks. You don't see a difference in color. You see a difference in texture.
All right, who's got the 10-foot pole that everybody always has?
I've got.
Don't you have a 50-foot rope?
Yeah, I do, but it's not going to go through ground, I don't think.
You don't know.
I've got the back end of my spear that I'll gently kind of prod the ground with.
Your spear sinks in, and I mean you are able to pull it back out. Nothing sticks to it, but the ground moves.
All right, I'm going to tie my rope onto the spear and try to poke, or have Orin poke it down into the area where Liz went down, just to see if he can grab the rope and come out of there.
Are we sure that the rope just won't? I figure it might not just an illusory floor. Like the rope might go through it. Try to see what
Yeah,
happens if you
I'll
try
try
to
it.
toss the rope.
Yeah, I'll keep one end still so it doesn't all go in, but I'll drop the rope or press it into or drop it into the ground there.
All right, tell me what you're doing again. Sorry.
I'm taking one end of the rope and hanging it over the ground and trying to drop it into the area where we saw his spear disappear, and just lower the rope in if I can.
It doesn't. It sits
On the top.
if it does start sinking, it goes very, very slowly.
All right, then I will try to push it down with the spear.
Yep, sinks down a little bit.
Push it till you hit him in the head, or hit her in the head.
Are you guys relatively strong?
I am.
Because what if we tied it to somebody, they dive
Yeah.
in there, you pull both of us out, like
I'm thinking.
as if it's quicksand?
Who wants to go in?
Sling will go in. I don't want
Alright.
Liz to go away, so I'll tie my magic rope around my
You have
underneath
magic
my
rope?
armpits. Yeah, 50 foot. And I'll hand the end to Orin and say, maybe you want to tie it around your waist so you have more leverage. And can you hold him, Stacy, so he doesn't get pulled in?
Orin, you see what looks to be like a piece of sharp metal stick up from the ground.
Oh.
That's
Grab
a
it.
problem.
Grab it. That's probably Liz trying to get out.
No.
In that area.
I don't want to grab it.
It then begins to sink very slowly back down.
That's a problem. All right.
Did it look like a weapon that like maybe Liz had that we saw, or is it something else?
It's too small to tell. It's like it broke the surface and then began sinking again. That's what it looked like.
Have fun with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll still go in
right.
as long as I have the rope around me, and give me about 10 seconds, or if so I don't smother if it's like no air, and pull me back out. But I'll try swimming through this and see if I can grab onto Liz.
All right, so are you just like full on jumping in? What are you doing?
Yeah, feet
You
first.
might want to
Yep.
drop your backpack.
Yeah, I'll leave my
Any
stuff
unnecessary
with you guys.
Leave
All
your
your good stuff?
gold.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying, Stacey? Drop all your
My
good shit.
all my rapiers and all that good stuff. Yeah, just me and my rope.
just to make it easier, so we're not, pulling 300 pounds of crap.
I'm in my small clothes. That's all.
Whoa.
I
Gross.
jump in. No, they're covering me. There's no,
They're pretty
nothing,
small.
Give me a sec.
As it gets to my chin, I say, "This is not good."
Oh Christ! I almost messed up.
Don't die.
Yeah, dude, just shift.
No, but I don't want to. I didn't want to do that because it'll be seen. I was trying to do this all privately with you. See what I'm saying? If I do that, it would be seen in the combat tracker. I was trying to do it. I was trying to not metagame.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But you're yelling out, just shift. And I'm like,
Yeah, because that's what I said earlier, and I thought maybe you didn't see it or something. Yeah.
So it
so
does.
Sling starts slowly crawling into this ground, and it begins. I mean, doesn't feel wet. It doesn't feel. I mean, it feels like like the ground is just swallowing you in. You begin sinking down in, and it gets up to about your waist, and you feel something foreign grab around your calf.
All right, I'm gonna say, "Pull me out." I think I got him.
Okay.
Or at least something has you.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is on the other end of my ankle.
So basically, our fishing trip or trick worked.
Yeah, I'm bait.
I'll try to pull him back up.
And I will be assisting with whatever I can.
And I will be preparing to blast Rob. I mean, whatever they pull up.
Whatever happens to be pulled up, that's great. Yeah.
Oh
God, what is that?
Cthulhu!
You begin
Blast
pulling what appears to be a large octopus back out.
And then I immediately unshift.
Sounds good.
So here's my image of that, Joe. This is why I didn't shift. Is I thought I didn't want to say it out loud to you, and it's too hard to whisper back and forth. But what I thought was going to happen was I could just crawl out, and then as soon as I emerged, I was going to immediately shift back and go, "It's quicksand, fuck," that's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
So, but this worked out. That's fine.
It worked.
All right, so we have burn
So you
shift.
are well aware that is a large pile of quicksand.
Yay.
Not yay. Don't do it. That was very
so
unpleasant. I was suffocating.
X marks the quicksand.
Yeah. Even though in D&D it takes 4 hours to suffocate, even I would have been down there for
I was about to say, we got plenty of time.
I'm glad that everyone just stands around asking questions about how the hell we're going to fix this, because then I can just say, well, that took 10 minutes and make you suffocate.
Yeah. All right, well, we're over. So now that I'm not
we are.
dead,
With that,
we should continue next week.
It's always a good way to end it. Rob didn't die today, guys. Well
nice.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Close call.
Almost, though.
Almost, yeah. Well, we didn't kill anyone this time. We had a little bit of combat, and it wasn't a horrible time. I am really pissed about this map, but I will try and figure that out.
All right, we'll get the good one next week.
I doubt it, but we'll fucking do something.
Photoshop.
Thanks,
CJ will, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, everybody. Good game today.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
You too, thanks.
Good game, thanks.
All right, everybody. Well, there you go. That is how you do it. That's how you don't die in quicksand. Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. So, we will be back next week with this game on the Friday, the 20th. Yes, that's right. The day that Star Wars comes out. Don't go see Star Wars. Come and watch this game instead. I'm going to go see Star Wars. I have tickets for the 24th, but I'm going to try to get tickets the 19th. But here's the thing, see. You can't, I got the app and then it's all unlimited movies, but then you can only buy 3 and I have 3 and you can't get more than 3 and it's a fucking stupid thing. Alright, so Thursday, episode 1 of Star Trek, we did session 0. Friday, back to this game on the 20th. Episode 40, this was episode 39 today. Tomorrow is episode 13 of Baldur's Gate Followed on Sunday afternoon by Acquisition Incorporated episode 19. Followed by Sunday evening, we're going to have Walking Dude on and talk about Book of Dragons 1 and 2, now available on DM's Guild, but we're going to go through those and possibly give a couple away. And then Module Creation Monday, and then back to Thursdays again. And that's how you do it. Buried Fate. You don't talk bad about Star Wars. You don't do that, man. All right, what else? Oh, let me give the end of stream rewards. Badge Gifter Leader 1. That's Buried Fate. That's what that badge is. That present with a 1 in it. I don't even know what that means. All right, let's see. Add points. 100 points. Nobody did any things today. Nobody did any like potions or monsters or nothing. So we didn't have any activity today on the stream thing. Portals extension has been on the DM's Guild for 9 hours. It's still there. It'll always be there. You can get it. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes, let me do the end of stream spiel. I don't know why it has to have an H in it. It's spiel. It's not spiel. It just sounds funnier to say it that way, I guess. So, end of stream. Here's all the things you can do to help or be involved with the channel. You can go to Discord. You can't. We didn't need them. What does that mean? Oh, we didn't need the portals, you mean? Yeah, we never went to a portal today. Let's see. In addition to coming to the Discord server, you can go to the Patreon page. There's levels as little as $1 per month there. $1. You can share bits, you can sub to the channel, or you can donate. And if you do any one of those three things, you will affect the Bit Boss, which is currently Marmusman at 150. He's got 150 hit points. Boom. Let's see. You can go to the DM's Guild and check the items we have for sale over there. And I say we because it's not just me. There's people. In addition to portals that we sold today, let's see. Let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck, I lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Scroll down. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39 items. So there you go. That's how you do it. And the day is over, so I can actually make this. I can actually make these numbers on the sales chart. I have a spreadsheet for every single day since January 29th, 2016. That's right, 4 years of data. If you ever want to know how shit does on the DM's Guild, I can tell you because I got it all right here, baby. Oh, it's all right here. Every single day of data. I can tell you what the best day of the week is for sales. You guys want to know? I bet you can guess. I bet you can guess the worst day. Okay, the best day is, of course, Sunday. Followed by 3 cents difference in the average sales per day, Saturday. Saturdays and Sundays, always the best. And, of course, the worst day, Wednesday. It's always Wednesday. And it's not that far between each one, but I've been selling on the DM's Guild for 203 Fridays and 202 of every other day of the week. So 202 Mondays, 202 Tuesdays. That's right. Yep, I'm a nerd, guys. I have a lot of data. I have a lot of data or data. All right, and now that I've said that, I got to put them. I guess I got to put all those in the sales spreadsheet. So there's accounting, and then there's sales. It's a whole big thing. All right, what else am I going to do here? Is that it? Is that all I'm doing? You guys can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter and check out the Facebook page. I think I'm going to try to do. See, it's Friday night, so I'm going to try and go catch up on some Tube. That's television for those of you that don't know. I'm going to try and catch up on some Tube and not order a pizza. That's going to be my goal, is to not order a pizza. I've been doing my fasting, but I've been doing very bad. As a matter of fact, I've had something to eat for like the last 5 or 6 days in a row. I haven't fasted at all. So that's super bad, and I'm trying to not be that way, but I can't. I am weak. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go watch the 2nd season of I'm Sorry. For those of you that have never heard of this show, I'm Sorry, look it up. It was on True TV. If you have access to True TV, it's still there, but I recommend watching it on Netflix if you can do that, because there's no beeping. All the fucks and shits are in there without the beeping. And it is hilarious. It is a super, super funny show. It's called I'm Sorry. Look it up. And until we see you guys again tomorrow, good gaming, everyone.